Well, hello everybody. Welcome to P.B.M. Money. So, whenever you hear a kid's story, and there's like a magic Aladdin's lamp or something, there's always magical words that are said, like hocus pocus and open sesame and alakazam, alakazoo. Well, the state of the crypto market, I made up one of our magical little words, and I call it Crypto Crapo. Wow! I mean, if I sat down and I spent 5 years planning how to buy crypto in the wrong time, for the wrong amount, at the wrong place, originally, the name of this video was going to be my first experience with crypto. Because I didn't know anything about it. I mean, in all fairness and honesty, I have spent a lot of time watching videos, reading, and trying to learn about crypto. And I did a video on this not too long ago. And I think what it comes down to, I mean, you can listen to all the people and they've all got the things and they all say the things, but here's what I think it is. I think crypto is just an idea. Digitalized for the computer, monetized like stocks for the purpose of generating money. That's what I think. But what I think doesn't really matter. So, let me set this up, and there's going to be a lot of numbers coming at you, and I'm going to try to do it as simply as I can, which probably isn't going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, so I have two accounts to buy stocks with. One is on Webull, and one is on Robinhood. And for those of you that don't know, on Robinhood you can buy fractional shares. On Webull you cannot. I didn't think. So, and one of the rules of investing that I made for myself when we got into the market about a year ago now, was I wanted to always have one experiment going where it had the potential to just shoot to the moon or just crash and burn, but an experiment. You know, I've done the research on them, and you know, I know what the experts say, and I just don't believe it, or I want to take a risk, or something. And I didn't realize this till I did that last video, but up to this point, we've done 5 experiments, and 4 of them were great. I've still got one going that has become a staple in my stocks. I'm not getting rid of that thing. It's doing great. I bought 400 of it and about 2 months ago, and it's already up 150 bucks. So anyway, so the month came. Now, first off, let's see. I'm going to lose track of my months because I don't do time really well. But 2 months ago, I tried to get in to buy my stocks. You know, I've got my notes hanging here, and I can't read them because I don't have my glasses on, so I'm just going to pull it down and read it because I want to be accurate. So, had I bought Dogecoin as an example, I spent $600 on Dogecoin, and the reason I did that is because 400 would normally have gone in, but I had 200 left over for my last experiment. So I figured we'll just take that profit plus what I was going to put in, and we'll just dump it into this experiment. And now, one of the attitudes that you have to have when you do this type of investing is, if it goes in the toilet, it goes in the toilet. If it goes to the moon, it goes to the moon. We're not going to worry about it, but that's easier said than done unless you're just stupid rich. But had I bought it when I originally tried to get in, I would have spent a nickel 0.8. So 0.058 cents is what I would have spent. 1 month later, I paid 60 cents per coin. So I'm no mathematician, but I'm guessing that's 120 times higher. All right. Now, so you're saying why couldn't I get in? Okay, so when you buy stocks on either one of those platforms, you transfer the money in, and I did a video on this too. It's a scam, and I know that it's a scam, and I don't care what they say. In this day of technology, we can shoot a guy to the moon in 3 days, but we can't transfer money from my bank to Webull. It takes 3 to 4 days. Come on now. Do I look that stupid? So anyway, as soon as the money hits the account, I invest it. I don't want it sitting there any longer than it has to. So the money came in, and I went to go buy cryptocurrencies, and this big message came on, and it used the word, margin and calls, and I was like, what the heck are they? So I just backed out. I thought, I don't want anything to do with margin, and I don't understand it well enough. So I just backed out. I went ahead and made some stock purchases. And I figured, well, the next month comes around, we'll do it the next month. So the next month comes around, and now I figure out, okay, that in crypto, the Securities and Exchange Commission says you can't give advance time on that. The most you can do is 1.5%, I think, advance money until the physical money is in there. So this time around, I waited till the whole money was there. It hit the account, and then I waited, I think 2 or 3 days later, and then I went in and I bought $600 of Dogecoin. Now, here's the interesting thing. Whenever I buy stocks, and because I always do $400, $400. So I go to buy stocks at $400, and it only spends $375.92 because you can only buy full shares on Webull. So I expected the same thing to happen. I mean, it wouldn't have amounted to 60 cents, but whatever. But I spent $600. They spent every penny. I mean, I ended up owning 999.87 something or other coins. And I was like, wait a minute, how did that happen? So anyway, so then I went over to Robinhood, and the money again is there. And this account, this is the ministry account, and this one only gets $200. So I put $200 in, and I bought Ethereum without any really good reason other than I hate Bitcoin, and I thought the rest of them are also rands. And based on what I was hearing, Ethereum was going to start a run. So I bought $200 worth of Ethereum, which isn't even one share or coin or whatever it is, one coin. The average coin right now is running for $2,800 if I remember right. So it's a fraction of a share or coin. So anyway, I bought $200 worth, and that's exactly what I got, 200. There was a point something of a coin, which is fine. So in the first week or so, Ethereum went up to that $200 had made $150 more. So I had $350. The Dogecoin went from 60 cents up to 74 or 5 cents. And I made $150 there. So and the whole premise of this thing was that Elon Musk was going to get on Saturday Night Live, mention Dogecoin, and boost up the markets to $1, and at $1 I would have sold. That didn't happen. A whale short sold and sold at 70 some cents, and the market crashed. Okay, so on Ethereum, if I had bought the month before, when I tried to buy the Dogecoin, I would have paid $2,067.27 for one coin. 1 month later, when I actually got the opportunity to spend the money, I spent $3,524.90. Okay, so I got my numbers a day or two ago, and they're down further than this. But I want to compare apples to apples. So, Dogecoin, remember, I could have gotten at a nickel and a half. I ended up spending 60 cents. 3 weeks later, it's back down to 0.3554 cents, 35 cents. Gosh. So that $600 is now worth around $400-ish. So I've lost $200, and it's probably not going to go up. So anyway, my portfolio went down $200 because of Dogecoin. Now, on Ethereum, okay, if I could have bought it when I wanted to, I would have paid $2,067.27. I'm just going to do round numbers because you'll get the picture. $2,067. When I did purchase it, it was $3,524. $1,500 more a coin. Now, it's at $2,642. So I bought in at $3,500. It's down to $26. That's down $900, and my Ethereum account is probably down $75-ish. And they're going to try to tell me that this is a currency? Crapo. All right, well, thus is my experience with the non-scientific, non-professional, non-currency thing that we call cryptocurrency. I call it Crapo. Now, I am not going to sell until I can at least break even. And if I have to hold it for 100 years, I will hold it for 100 years. Because I made that decision when I got it. And I know diminishing returns, you know, and loss of investment and blah, blah, blah. I get it. And between now and 10 years from now, who knows? I might change my mind. But for right here, for right now, it's a thing now. It's a thing. So you got to ask yourself, so what do we do now? I'm not the only one in the country this happened to. 3/4 of the cryptocurrency people that own it got the same kind of news. Now, they didn't buy in at 60 cents, I don't think. Nobody was that stupid. But they're all in the same boat. Now, there are some people that bought early. Like if I'd have bought 30 days earlier, I'd be sitting fat and sassy right now. My money would have been up 60% or 600%. I put in $200, I would have made $12,000. Crapo. Hocus pocus. So, what are we going to do? Well, there's what I'm going to do, and that's just ride the roller coaster ride. Who cares? You know? And the forces of the market, the whales of the world, when everybody loses their shirt and they're satisfied that nobody else is going to make any money, they'll start it up again, and there'll be another rise. And when it gets to 70 cents, I will sell. That's my plan. Now, there are a lot of other reasons to sell, and I don't mean to make light of it by sounding cavalier about the money. That isn't what. My advice has always been, you don't put money in crypto that you are not willing to lose. So if you're losing sleep because of your crypto, or you're upset about it on a regular basis, you put way too much money in there. But there are some valid reasons for selling your cryptocurrency. One of them is set a price. Okay, I paid 60 cents. it's 35 cents. At what price is it good for me to get out? And it does, for me, the bare minimum is going to be 60 cents. If it doesn't hit 60 cents, I'm not selling. I just as soon take the $600 and put it on my wall for wallpaper. Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Anyway, or a certain time. What if you have an investment coming up that you really want to make, and your $600 is now $400, but $400 will get you over the hump. That's a good reason to sell. Take your loss on the four. You lost $200. Take your loss, write it off, move on. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that strategy. What if you get bored with getting beat up every day on the price? I mean, it's trading, even, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, like the stocks. I don't know what the market was. I don't watch the market. I watch my stocks. And the Webull account, I think, was 2,500. It went up to 2,550 and down to 2,470. And then back up to 2,530 and down to 2,480. And I think tonight it closed at 2,470 something. Up and down and up and down and up and down. It's silly. But that's what investing is. You write it out and hope that the economics works. And if Dogecoin really is what they say it is, it ought to work. The question is, how long am I willing to wait? The next one would be a better opportunity. We kind of talked about 2 in 1. And then the last one would be that you needed the cash. I mean, at the end of next year, I'm going to be trying to buy a condo. And who knows? I may need every penny I can get my hands on at that time. And if I do, I will be selling that. And that doesn't matter to me what the price is. If I get $100 and every penny counts, and I get $100, I'll be selling. So there are sound reasons to sell, even though, a lot of the talking heads out there are saying just hold it, and I will, because I think that is good sound logic long term. The circumstances we're talking about are not long-term circumstances. These are short-term. But short-term can lead to long-term problems if you don't deal with it properly. So there are some circumstances where it's good to do that. So anyway, hocus pocus, open sesame, bippity boppity boo, crypto crapo. Hey, have fun with it, enjoy it, just make good decisions. I did not, but hopefully I'll make it up by making good sales decisions, because I made lousy purchasing ones. So, have a great week, happy investing, and put the seatbelt on because it's only getting started.